the hook in 4 different levels. So our first hook is going to be very tight. That's what Jacob's throwing now. Second one will be a little looser. Third one will be out a little bit farther. Fourth will be fully extended. You can choose a different entry according to the distance of the hook. The first one we're working here, Jacob comes jab cross hook, parry, parry, tight cover, left elbow, diagonal down right elbow. It's very important on that cover, I stay tight, I cover my head with my other hand, I cover my head with my other hand. So Jacob's going to demonstrate, parry, parry, tight cover, left elbow, right elbow. So this is for a guy who throws a tight hook in close. All right, guys, we're taking a look at our next one, jab cross hook. The hook range is out a little bit farther. We're borrowing from the art of Muay Thai. We're using a long guard. It could still be a cover and hit from Kali. It could be a cover and hit from Wing Chun. Don't fixate on the entry. Just work on this basic distancing of the hook. So as Jacob comes to me, parry, parry, I long guard. So it's sort of a medium range hook. If I feel his arm drop, I will feed him into an arm drag and take his back. When I take his back, I'm going to make sure that my head is in between his shoulder blades, so if he throws an elbow, I'm still safe. So Jacob's going to do the same thing. Parry, parry, long guard, feeds that bicep, takes my back. There are times when he's going to have both of my arms. There are times where he's only going to get one arm. As long as he works to my back, flanks me, he's going to be able to drag me to the ground. All right, guys, so we've incrementally moved out. This hook is a little bit farther away. Move forward a little bit, Jacob. So Jacob jabs, I parry, he crosses, I parry. Here, I'm doing a scissor motion in order to this gunting. After this gunting, 1, 2, 3. I would frame him here and move forward with my elbow. So again, we're going to go slow. Parry, parry, ortibus, 1, 2, 3. Elbow. I want you to pay attention to my cover while I'm working in here, while I'm working in this somewhat of a Siniwali movement. I'm going to parry, parry. Here's my limb instruction. I stay covered. I hammer, 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 elbow. So it is important that I maintain a defensive position even though I'm striking, which Kali's infamous for, where you're moving and working inside in the Filipino martial arts, they're always tracking the other side of the body. All right, guys, so the last one out of the series. Now we're in a full-length hook. Again, there's many different ways, a multitude of ways to address these lines. And that's all. They're simply angles, simply lines. Jacob comes, jab, cross hook, parry, parry. I'm going to meet this. Anytime I can meet a line head-on like this and get parallel to it, I'm much stronger. So as I meet this, if his energy directs me down, I'll take it. I'll shoot the dirty uppercut. I'm going to pop this trigger on the way out and capture his head. Throw the elbow, come back to the head with two-hand control, and throw the high knee. You have to be very careful working with your partner throwing his elbow. He and I are both kind of pulling this. We're really not throwing as technically proficient an elbow as I'd like, but we're doing that to try to protect one another. So again, Jacob comes again, parry, parry. I meet this, throw the dirty uppercut, pop the trigger, capture his head, throw that elbow, capture the head again, and throw that high knee. I'm never going for a high knee unless I break his posture. If I land the elbow clean and I come back to his head and I can pull him down, I'll throw that high knee. One of the things Jacob's been gravitating toward is the underhook, which is another great position from this combo. So Jacob's going to go, parry, parry, meets the force, throws that dirty uppercut, pops the trigger, grabs the head, throws the elbow, the underhook, and the knee. So now you see that variation as well.